On November 13th, 1815, in Edinburgh, Scotland, Robert Louis Stevenson was born. He was the only son to his parents, and during his childhood he was very sick and was forced to stay in bed. At that time, he often read aloud. He got influenced by readings of the Old Testament and Pilgrim's Progress. In 1867, Robert attended Edinburgh University with the original plan to study engineering just like his father, but his nature was more romantic and enjoyed learning about French literature and Scottish history. But he had to settle for law. In 1873, Robert was ill again and had to take a long rest. At that time, he started writing short stories, and very soon his work was noticed. His stories could be read in journals like the Fortnightly Review. At this time, he also met his wife, Fanny Vandergrift, an American woman. He followed her to San Francisco, where they got married in May 1880. That same year, they returned to England. Stevenson's first book, An Inland Voyage, was published during this time. His first novel, Treasure Island, was published in 1883, and in 1886, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and in the same year, Kidnapped. Because of this, he became a popular author. In December of 1889, Stevenson bought a property in Apia, Samoa, where the climate was tropical. People were friendly. The period from 1890 to 1894 was very impressive for his writing. Two of his finest novels, The Beach of Falsay and The Ebb Tide, were born during this period. As few great short stories as The Isle of Voices and The Waif Woman, there are also some unfinished novels from that time. Till the last day of his life, he worked. He worked on Wer of Hermiston, and on December 3rd, he died at the age of 44.